What's going on, guys? It's Sensei Adam, and welcome back to another Brawl Stars video. So of course, yesterday we finally had the new smash and grab map, or gem grab as it's called now, Sapphire Springs. So of course we played it a lot yesterday, and we got a really good strategy today for that new map. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And of course, that strategy is a max bow. It's important that you need to have a max bow for this to work. And then you have a Shelley, and also either a bull or a Darryl. It doesn't really matter because currently they have like almost the same exact stats, except the only thing is that bull reloads a little bit faster, while Darryl does a little bit more damage with his shots. So it's up to you. They have the same exact health, so like it doesn't really matter. And as always, guys, like all of my other map tutorial videos, I'm gonna go over every single brawler's roles, what you want to do with them, and how you want to play them. And also, the great thing about this strategy, guys, is that as you're gonna see, you don't have any high like rarity brawlers. The highest rarity that you're gonna have is both Bo and Darryl, which they're all super rare. So most of you guys, like if you're above like 2,000 trophies or so, you're probably gonna have these brawlers. The only thing you're gonna run into that's kind of like a downside is that you do have to have a max bow. Because you guys know, with this star power, you can see throughout bushes and just like Snake Prairie. Like this map is basically Snake Prairie, but smash and grab or gem grab as you want to call it. Like, so you need a max bow. You almost certainly want to have him, or you're gonna have a major disadvantage on this map. And of course, guys, I just want to make two more announcements. I'm probably gonna live stream like almost every single day this week because I'm on spring break from my school, so I don't have to worry about that. So maybe, guys, every single day for like 3 hours or so, maybe like between 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern time, we're gonna do a live stream. What do you guys think? I'm really hyped up to do that because, yeah, this update is new, so a lot more people are playing and getting used to it, and I myself have to get used to it too. So why not just do a live stream and try and like push up to the top 200, because we're really close to do that. And also, in the end of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and announce the winners for my giveaway. So if you guys remember, like last week I did a giveaway. I was gonna do it on Friday, but of course the update just dropped on Friday, so of course I had to make a video on that. So today, towards the end of the video, I'm going to announce the winners to that giveaway. So stay tuned, and I hope you guys enjoy the strategy video. Alright guys, so the first brawler I want to go ahead and discuss is the one that we're playing right now, which is Shelley. And you can't really discuss her without like discussing the elephant in the room, which is the new controls. If you guys don't know, she's extremely overpowered, especially with the auto attacks. Like if you're near somebody, it's almost impossible for them to dodge. You just have to hit your auto attacks, and it doesn't matter. They can try and juke you out. The like aimbot is gonna definitely just hit them all the way. So you don't have to really worry about aiming when you're playing Shelley. You have to try and worry about trying to get close enough to them to like do all of that damage. And I would say on this map, if they don't have a max bow, and you're seeing a lot of people not rocking a max bow for some reason, it's really easy to do so. You just have to go around the edges, just like you used to do in the old Snake Prairie without a max bow, when he didn't exist. And you just go around, try and get to their base, and keep them all the way back. So it's really simple. If they don't have a max bow, it's almost a guaranteed win. No questions asked. But it's not really that simple, because one thing really matters, and that is positioning. You really have to look out at the start where the enemies are at, because you don't want your Shelley to versus a bull. That's a really big no-no, because most of the time when you do that, you're gonna end up losing to it, because he also has his auto attack, and if you go against the tank, most likely you will get like a hit or two off, but your Shelley's just gonna get shredded by their tank. So what you really want to do is look at the start of the match where they're at. If they have a tank, you want to have your other tank, which is either a bull or a Darryl, go on that side, so they have a chance themselves to kill their tank, while your Shelley's probably just gonna lose that side, and then your team's gonna be in a nightmare scenario where they're gonna have a flanker go on your side, probably try and go into your base and keep you spawn trapped. So that's a big no-no. Try and look at the start where the enemies are at, and then like tell beforehand to have your team go accordingly. Now, next thing we do need to talk about is the controls. So there's a few situations which you do not want to use auto attacks, but most of the times when you are right next to somebody, do use your auto attacks. So let's say you're like going up into a bush and your bow isn't in range to see like if there's anybody there. You might want to use like your regular attacks, like actually drag the joystick to check if somebody is in that area. You don't want to just go blindly into it, then get snuck up on by a tank. But if you do find yourself near somebody, I would advise you just spam that auto attack, especially if they're just like a foot or two away from you. There's no way they're going to be able to escape. The AI is just too accurate. They can try and like juke your shots, but there's no way to dodge it. That's why Shelly's really broken right now. If you have your super, somebody's near you, boom, they're going to be dead, and you just spam the auto attacks, no way to escape. So that's what I would suggest you guys do. Auto attacks for the win. Which is kind of sad talking about the game like that, because before you actually have to aim and you could actually juke those shots, but now you just have to click the button and let the AI do the work for you. Like, it just doesn't feel as rewarding on getting each kill, because you're just clicking that button, spamming, hope the AI gets the kill, and then yeah, that's basically it. And then guys, as for Shelly's super, I would say you want to use it like probably when they're right next to you, so you can do that full amount of damage and reload it right away. But then other than that, if you do see an opportunity to just use like the slowdown ability, if you do have her star power, I would use it. Only if it's like really worth it to get that last 10th gem, as we did it in like the previous game, I believe. As for your tank guys, it's almost the same thing as Shelley. Basically you want to try and flank them from side to side, and then you want to get as close as possible, and then you spam that auto attack. So if your Shelley goes one way, you want your tank, which is Darryl or Bull, to go in the other direction. Pretty simple. Basically, you're trying to get that initial kill and then go ahead and like spawn trap them as much as you can. And then on the gameplay right here, you're going to see me and Dave doing a pretty good job doing just that. Basically, just staying on each one of the flanks and then basically killing them as much as possible. And one thing I would say guys, is you probably want to use your tank super a little bit more aggro, especially more horizontal across the map, since like now you can see all across the map. So let's say you're on the right side and then there's somebody all the way on the left, and you know that because your bow star power allows you to see them through the bush. You can just roll across the map or dash if you're a bull, and then go ahead and absolutely obliterate them. That's a really effective strategy that I've seen work really well. It just helps you guys out and takes out a lot of their enemies really quick. And of course, last but not least is bow. Now I know a lot of you are probably going to ask, wait, if I don't have a max bow, who should I replace it with? Should I go ahead and like play a non-max bow? And that's an absolute no. If you do not have a max bow, he is not good for this map. Like, his only really good use is to be like the little sightseer for the bull and the Shelley. He's also like a decent gem carrier, but without his ability, there's a lot better options. Like, I would say probably a Poco, maybe even a Pam, but do not pick a bow. Like, you do need his sight to see. And if you don't have a max bow, I would say probably this map is not for you. Like, you do not want to grind on this map. You do need a max bow in order to win. Now, I cannot stress that enough. But now that we got that little announcement out of the way, what you want to do as the bow, you really want to be self-conscious and like look around the map. You're like the eyes for your teammates. Be aware of that. You don't want to like just think that you're the only one that your sight works for. So if like you see your Shelley pushing up, you want to go in that direction to give her vision and show where the enemies are at. You don't want to let her go blindly and not do anything about it. But also on the flip side of that, I would say bow is a guy you don't want to push up too much with, especially if you have a lot of gems and you don't want to risk doing that. So if you see like your team is falling low on health, just back up. You're really important and you don't want to give up the gems. Because if it gets to the countdown, it's really tough to come back on this map, because they can just go ahead and go to the back and camp it out in some of the bushes. So you don't want to keep your gems safe. As for his super guys, positioning is really key. The place I like to put it the most is just above the gem mine in their base. And you don't want to throw it right when they're there, because or else they're just going to go ahead and trigger it and you're not going to be able to do anything with it. So just go ahead and put it right above the gem mine, or you want to put it in like a little strategic spot where they aren't there right now. So like later on, if they try and go through that flank, they're going to be met with those surprise mines. But the one thing, like I said, you don't want to throw it at is straight at them, or else you're just going to trigger it right away and your mines are just going to be worthless. But anyways guys, that's it for my best strategy on the new gem grab map, Sapphire Springs. What do you guys think of this map? I really like it because it's like a twist on the Snake Prairie map, which was like a favorite among the community. So now guys, we're going to go ahead and head over to our giveaway. Who's going to win? Alright guys, so we're here on commonpicker.com, and how we're going to do this is go ahead and copy the link to our YouTube video where we had the giveaway. Let's see how many views we had. We had about 6,000 views, pretty good. So now we're going to go ahead and go on and paste it right here on commonpicker.com. And then what it's going to do is go ahead and find every single unique comment on that video so everybody has a fair shot. So every account only gets one chance to win. Let's see, we had a total of 1,262 comments. Not bad. And then we're going to go ahead and go down here, click start, and let's see who the lucky winner is. Who's going to win? 2 $25 gift cards. Let's see. Carlo Rudiz. Congrats, you just won the first gift card. Great job on achieving 7,500 subs. Hopefully we can achieve great milestones such as this one in the future. I think you should give your subscribers a special name as a whole. Maybe, that sounds like a good idea, but I'm not like a really creative person, so I don't know what like a good name would be to call you guys. Maybe like the ninjas, but that would be too cliche. So we're just going to go ahead and do it again and choose the second winner of the giveaway. So that first person won $25 in Canadian iTunes. And now the second person, who's it going to be? Let's see. Come on, who is it going to be? And it is John Molelar, who said, I really want to win. So nice and straight to the point. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the giveaway. I will be doing another one once we reach 10,000 subs, and we're already dashing towards there. That last video for the giveaway was at 7,500 subs, and we're already almost at 8,400 subs, which is crazy. In a week, we got almost 900. So if you guys want to support the channel, make sure to go ahead and sub up. And I'm so excited for this week because I'm probably going to stream almost every single day. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.